We sail the ocean blue, and the saucy ship's a beauty. We're sober men and true, and attentive to our duty. When the falls whistle free on the bright blue sea, we stand to our guns all day. When at anchor we ride on the Portsmouth tide, with plenty of time for play. Ahoy, ahoy, when the falls whistle free. Ahoy, ahoy, on the bright blue sea, we stand to our guns all day. We sail the ocean blue, and the saucy ship's a beauty. We're sober men and true, and attentive to our duty. Our saucy ship's a beauty. We're attentive to our duty. We're sober men and true. We sail the ocean blue.
Here is an end at the last of all privations. You've got your pay, spare all you can afford to welcome a little buttercup on board. I'm called little buttercup, dear little buttercup, though I could never tell why. And still I'm called buttercup, oh little buttercup, sweet little buttercup I've snuff and tobacco, and excellent Jackie, and scissors, and watches, and knives. I've ribbons and laces, set off the faces of pretty young sweethearts and pies. I'm treacle and toffee, and tea and I've coffee, soft Tommy and succulent chops. I've chickens and ponies, and pretty polonies, and excellent peppermint drops. So buy off your buttercup, dear little buttercup, sailors should never be shy. Yes, buy off your buttercup, dear little buttercup, come of your buttercup, bye. Thank you, kind sir.
Hi, little buttercup, and well called, for you're the rosiest, the robust, and the reddest beauty in all Spithead.
Aye. Red am I, and robust and rosy. But hark ye, my merry friend, hast ever thought that beneath this gay and frivolous exterior there may lurk a cankerworm that is slowly but surely eating its way into thy very heart?
Oh, no, my lass, I can't say I've ever thought that.
Well, I thought it often.
Oh, you scared the ship out of me.
Don't take no heed of him. That's only poor Dick Deadeye.
I say, it's a beast of a name, isn't it? Dick Deadeye.
It's not a nice name.
And I'm ugly too, ain't I?
Ah, rather plain. Oh!
And I stink too, don't I?
You certainly are malodorous.
There, I'm ugly and stinky, and they hate me for it. You all hate me, don't you?
Well, Dick, we wouldn't go for to hurt any fellow creature's feelings. Well, you can't expect a chap with such a name as Dick Deadeye to be a popular character now, can you?
No.
No, it's asking too much, isn't it?
It is. From such a face and form as mine. The noblest sentiments sound like the black utterances of a depraved imagination. It's human nature. I'm resigned.
But tell me, who's the youth whose faltering feet with difficulty steer him on his course?
That is the smartest lad in all the fleet, Rafe Rackstraw.
Rafe, that name!
Remorse! Remorse!
The nightingale sighed for the moon's bright ray, and told his tale in his own melodious way. He sang a well-a-day.
He sang a well-a-day.
The lonely vale for the mountain vainly sighed. To his humble wail the echoing hills replied. They sang a well-a-day.
They sang a well-a-day.
I know the value of a kindly chorus, but choruses yield little consolation when we have pain and sorrow to before us. I love and love, alas, above my station.
He loves and loves, alas, above his station.
Yes, yes, the lass is much above his station.
A maiden fair to see, the pearl of minstrelsy, the bud of blushing beauty, for whom proud nobles sigh, and with each other vie to do her menial's duty.
To do a menial's duty.
A suitor lowly born, with hopeless passion torn, and poor beyond denying, has dared for her to pine, at whose exalted shrine the world of wealth is sighing.
The world of wealth is sighing.
Unlearned he in aught, take that which love has taught, for love has been his tutor. Oh, pity, pity me, our captain's daughter she, and I, that lowly suitor. Oh, pity, pity me, our captain's daughter she, and I, that lowly suitor.
Ah, my poor lad, you've climbed too high. Our worthy captain's child won't have nothing to say to a poor chap like you, will she, lads?
No. No. Captains' daughters don't marry foremast hands.
Oh, shame. Dick Deadeye, them sentiments of yours are a disgrace to our common nature.
Yes.
But it's a strange anomaly that the daughter of a man who hails from the forward arm may not love another who lays out on the quarterdeck. For a man is but a man whether he hoists his flag on the main truck or lays slacks on the main deck.
Aye, it's a queer world.
Dick Deadeye, I have no desire to press hardly on you, but such a revolutionary sentiment is enough to make an honest sailor shudder.
Oh, my lads, our gallant captain has come on deck. Let us greet him as so brave an officer and so gallant a seaman deserves.
My gallant crew, good morning.
Sir, good morning.
I hope you're all quite well.
Quite well. And you, sir?
I am in reasonable health and happy to meet you all once more.
You do us proud, sir.
I am the captain of the Pinafore.
And a right good captain too.
You're very, very good, and be it understood, I command a right good crew.
We're very, very good, and be it understood, he commands a right good crew.
They're related to a pier, I can hand, reef and steer, or ship a salvagee. I've never known to quail at the fury of a gale, and I'm never, never sick at sea.
What never?
No, never.
What never?
Hardly ever.
He's hardly ever sick at sea. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the hardy captain of the Pinafore. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the captain of the Pinafore.
I do my best to satisfy you all.
And with you we're quite content.
You're exceedingly polite, and I think it only right to return the compliment.
We're exceedingly polite, and he thinks it's only right to return the compliment.
Bad language or abuse I never, never use, whatever the emergency. Though bother it I may occasionally say, I never use the big, big D.
What never?
No, never.
What never?
Well, hardly ever.
Hardly ever says a big, big D. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the well-bred captain of the Pinafore. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the captain of the Pinafore.
Sir, you are sad. The silent eloquence of yonder tear that trembles on your eyelash proclaims a sorrow that is far more deep than common. Confide in me, fear not, I am a mother.
Yes, little buttercup, I'm sad and sorry. My daughter Josephine, the fairest flower that ever blossomed on ancestral timber, is sought in marriage by Sir Joseph Porter, our Admiralty's first lord. But for some reason, she does not seem to tackle kindly to it.
Oh, poor Sir Joseph. Oh, I know too well the anguish of a heart that loves but vainly. But see, here comes your most attractive daughter. And go, farewell.
A perfectly pleasing person.
Sorry her not to love too well, heavy the heart that hopes but vainly, sad are the eyes that own the spell, sought by eyes that speak too plainly. Sorry her not who loves too well, heavy the heart that hopes but vainly, heavy the
grieved to see that you are a prey to melancholy. You should look your best today, for Sir Joseph Porter, KCB, will be here this afternoon to claim your promised hand.
Oh, Father, your words cut me to the quick. I can esteem, reverence, venerate Sir Joseph, for he is a great and good man. But, oh, I cannot love him. My heart is already given.
It is then as I feared. Given. And to whom? Not to some gilded lordling.
No, Father. The object of my love is no lordling. Oh, pity me, for he is a common sailor on board your own ship.
Impossible.
Yes, it is true, too true.
A common sailor. Oh, fie.
I blush for the weakness that allows me to cherish such a passion. I hate myself when I think of the depths to which I have stooped in permitting myself to think tenderly of one so ignobly born. But...
Don't say it.
I love him!
She said it.
I love him!
She said it again. Come, my child. Let us talk this over. In a matter of the heart, I would not coerce my daughter. But I attach but little value to rank or wealth. But the line must be drawn somewhere. A man in that station may be brave and worthy, but at every step he would commit solecisms that society would never pardon.
Oh, I have thought of this night and day. But fear not, Father. I have a heart, and therefore I love. But I am your daughter, and therefore I am proud. Though I carry my love with me to the tomb, he will never, ever know it.
You are my daughter, after all. But see, Sir Joseph's barge approaches, manned by 12 trusty oarsmen, and accompanied by the admiring crowd of sisters, cousins, and aunts that attend him wherever he goes. Retire, my daughter, to your cabin, and take this, his photograph, with you. It may help to bring you to a more reasonable frame of mind.
My own thoughtful father. Oh.
Joseph's barges see, and his crowd of blushing beauties. We hope he'll find us clean and attentive to our duty. We sail the ocean blue, and the saucy ships are beauty. We're sober, sober men and true, and attentive to our duty. Sober, sober men and true. We're smart and sober men, and quite devoid of fear. In all the royal land, none are so smart as we are.
Gaily tripping, lightly skipping, flop the maidens to the shipping. Gaily tripping, lightly skipping, flop the maidens to the shipping.
Flags and guns and pen and stipping, all the ladies love the shipping.
Sailors rightly, always rightly, welcome ladies so politely.
Ladies who can smile so brightly, sailors welcome most politely, welcome most politely.
Sailors rightly, always rightly, welcome ladies so politely. Here is shouting sailors' head, and ladies on the ship. Here is shouting rightly head, the ladies strut as she. Sailors rightly, always rightly,
sailors welcome most politely. Most politely, gaily, tripping, gladly, skipping. Sailors always welcome ladies most politely.
Now, mistresses, I will lead the way. Hurrah, hurrah, hooray!
Hooray! Hooray!
I am the monarch of the sea, the ruler of the Queen's Navy, whose praise Great Britain loudly chants.
We are his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And they are his sisters and his cousins and his aunts, his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
When at anchor here I ride, my bosom swells with pride, and I snap my fingers at a foeman's taunts.
So do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts, his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
But when the breezes blow, I generally go below, and seek the seclusion that a cabin grants.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts, his sisters and his cousins and his aunts, and his aunts.
When I was a lad, I served a term as an office boy to an attorney's firm. I cleaned the windows and I swept the floor, and I polished up the handle on the big front door.
We polished up the handle on the big front door.
I polished up that handle so carefully that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
He polished up the handle so carefully that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
As office boy, I made such a mark that they gave me the post of a junior clerk. I served the writs with a smile so bland, and I copied all the letters in a big round hand.
He copied all the letters in a big round hand.
I copied all those letters in a hand so free that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
He copied all the letters in a hand so free that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
I made such a mark, they gave me the post of a junior clerk. I served the writs with a smile so bland, and I copied all the letters in a big round hand.
He copied all the letters in a big round hand.
I copied all those letters in a hand so free that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
He copied all the letters in a hand so free that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
In serving writs I made such a name that an article clerk I soon became. I wore clean collars and a brand new suit for the pass examination of the Institute.
For the pass examination of the Institute.
That pass examination did so well for me that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
That pass examination did so well for me that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
Of legal knowledge I acquired such a grip that they took me into the partnership. And the junior partnership, I ween, was the only ship I ever had seen.
Was the only ship he ever had seen.
But that sort of ship so suited me that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
But that kind of ship so suited me that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
I grew so rich that I was sent by a pocket borough into Parliament. I always voted at my party's call, and I never thought of thinking for myself at all.
He never thought of thinking for himself at all.
I thought so little, they rewarded me by making me the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
He thought so little, they rewarded me by making him the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
Ahoy there, boys and girls!
What are you doing out there in the middle of the English Channel? Is that the breaststroke or the front crawl, madam? Now, landsmen all, whoever you may be, if you wish to rise to the top of the tree, if your soul isn't fettered to an office stool, be careful to be guided by this golden rule.
Be careful to be guided by this golden rule.
Stick close to your desks and never go to sea. And you all may be rulers of the Queen's Navy.
Stick close to your desks and never go to sea, and you all may be rulers of the Queen's Navy.
You've a remarkably fine crew, Captain Corcoran.
It is a fine crew, Sir Joseph.
A British sailor is a splendid fellow, Captain Corcoran.
A splendid fellow indeed, Sir Joseph.
Never forget, they are the bulwarks, the very bulwarks of England's greatness, Captain Corcoran.
Aye, Your Honour. I'm a bulwark, Your Honour.
Well, Seaman Bulwark, is it?
No. Seaman Deadeye. But Dick to you, Your Honour.
Dick to you too, sir.
No. Seaman Dick Deadeye. It's my name, Your Honour.
Oh, I see your Dick. I see your Seaman Deadeye.
I see you're rather distracted by Dick, Sir Joseph.
I beg your pardon.
I always considered them bulwarks, Sir Joseph.
Well, I hope you treat them kindly.
Indeed, I hope so, Sir Joseph.
No strong language, I hope. No meanness of any kind, eh?
No, never.
What,
Sir
never?
Joseph. Well, hardly ever, Sir Joseph. They are an excellent crew and do their work thoroughly without it.
Don't patronise them, sir. Pray, don't patronise them.
Certainly not, Sir Joseph.
That you are their captain is an accident of birth. I cannot permit that these noble fellows be patronised because an accident of birth has placed you above them and they below you.
I am the last person to insult a British sailor, Sir Joseph.
You were the last person who did. Now, desire that splendid seaman to step forward. No, the other splendid seaman.
Hooray, flag straw! 3 paces to the front, march!
If what?
I beg your pardon. I don't think I understand you.
If you please.
Yes, of course. If you please.
Hello, sailor. You're a remarkably fine fellow.
Yes, Your Honour.
And a first-rate seaman, I'll be bound.
There's no smarter topman in all the Navy, Your Honour. Though I say it who shouldn't.
Not at all. Proper self-respect, nothing more. Tell me, can you dance a hornpipe?
No, Your Honour.
That's a pity. All sailors should dance hornpipes. I shall teach you one myself this evening, after dinner. Now, tell me, and don't be afraid. How does your captain treat you, eh?
A better captain don't walk the deck, Your Honour.
Aye! Good. I like to hear you speak well of your commanding officer, although I daren't say he deserves it. But still, it does you credit. Can you sing?
I can hum a little, Your Honour.
Well, hum this. It is a composition I have written for the use of the Royal Navy. It is designed to encourage independence of thought and action in the lower branches of the service, and to teach the principle that a British sailor is any man's equal, excepting mine. Now, Captain Corcoran, a word, if you please, in your cabin on a tender and sentimental subject.
Aye, aye, Sir Joseph. Bosun, in commemoration of this joyous occasion, see that extra grog is served out to the ship's company at 7 bells.
Hooray!
Beg your pardon, if what, Your Honour?
If what? I don't think I understand you.
If you please, Your Honour.
What? The gentleman is quite correct. If you please. If you please. For I hold that on the seas, the expression, if you please, a particularly gentlemanly tone implants.
So do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts, his sisters and his cousins, who he reckons and my cousins and his aunts.
Oh, Sir Joseph is a true gentleman, considerate and courteous to the very humblest.
True, bosun, but we are not the very humblest. For Sir Joseph has revealed our true position to us. As he says, a British seaman is any man's equal, excepting his. And if Sir Joseph is to say this, is it then not our duty to believe him?
Well spoken. You're on the wrong tack, and so is he. He means well, but he don't know. When people have to obey other people's orders, equality's out of the question.
Dick Deadeye, if you go to infuriate this here ship's company too far, I won't answer for being able to hold them in.
Oh, I can't stand him! Let me at him! Let me at him!
Easy, easy there, muscles. I'm shocked. That's what I am, shocked!
Messmates, my mind's made up. I'm going to speak to the captain's daughter and tell her, like the honest sailor I am, about the honest love that I have for her.
Yes. Is your love not as good as another's? Is your heart not as true as another's? Has he not hands, eyes, ears, and limbs like another?
True. I lack birth.
No, you've a berth aboard this very ship.
Well said, for I'd forgotten that. Messmates, do you approve of my determination?
We do. Well, I don't.
What's to be done with this here hopeless chap? Let us sing him the song that Sir Joseph has kindly composed for us. Perhaps it will bring this miserable creature here to a proper state of mind. Right. Got it?
I think so.
Yeah, we got it.
British tar is a soaring soul, as free as a mountain bird. His energetic fist should be ready to resist a dictatorial word. His notion
And his lips should curl,
His cheek should flame,
and his brow should furl,
his bosom should heave,
and his heart should glow,
and his fist be ever ready for a knockdown blow. His nose should pant, and his lips should curl, his cheek should flame, and his brow should furl, his bosom should heave, and his heart should glow, and his fist be ever ready for a knockdown blow. His eyes should flash with an inborn fire, his brow with scorn be wronged. He never should bow down to a domineering frown, or the the tang of a tyrant tongue. His foot should stamp,
and his throat should growl,
his hair should twirl,
and his face should scowl,
his eyes should flash,
and his breast protrude,
and this should be his customary attitude.
His foot should stamp and his mouth should growl, his hair should twirl and his face should scowl, his eyes should flash and his breast protrude, and this should be his customary attitude. His attitude, his attitude, his attitude.
It is useless! Sir Joseph's attentions nauseate me. I know he is a truly great and good man, for he told me so himself. But to me he seems tedious, fretful, and such a dick to talk about. Yet his must be a mind of no common order, or he would not have dared to teach my dear father to dance a hornpipe on the cabin table. Rafe Rackstraw!
Aye, my lady. No other than poor Rafe Rackstraw stacking barrels on the stage.
How my heart beats. And why poor, Rafe?
I'm poor in the essence of happiness, lady. Rich only in never-ending unrest. In me there meets a combination of antithetical elements which are at eternal war with one another, driven hither by subjective influences, wafted one moment into blazing day, the next plunged into Cimmerian darkness of tangible despair. I am but a living ganglion of an irreconcilable antagonisms. I hope I make myself clear.
Perfectly. His simple eloquence goes to my heart. Oh, if I dared! But no, the thought is madness. Dismiss these foolish fancies. They torture you but needlessly. Come, make one effort.
I will. One. Josephine!
Sir!
Aye, even though Joe's army was launched at the head of the audacious mortal whose lips, unhallowed by relationship, dared to breathe that precious word, and yet I breathe it once, and perchance be silent evermore. Josephine, in one brief breath I will concentrate the hopes, the doubts, the anxious fears of 6 weary months. Josephine, I am a British sailor, and I love you.
Sir! This audacity! Oh, my heart, my beauty. This unwarrantable presumption on the part of a common sailor. Common? Oh, the irony of the word. Sir, you forget the disparity in our ranks.
I forget nothing, haughty lady. My life is in your hands. I lay at your feet. Give me hope in what I lack in education and polite accomplishments that I will endeavour to acquire. Drive me to despair, and in death alone I will search for consolation. Josephine, I am a British sailor and cannot stoop to implore. I have spoken, and I await your word.
You shall not wait long. Your proffered love I haughtily reject. Go, sir, and learn to cast your eyes on some village maiden in your own poor rank. They should be lowered before your captain's daughter. Refrain, audacious tar, you'll soothe from pressing. Remember what you are, and to the dressing. Refrain, audacious tar, you'll soothe from pressing. Remember what you are, and to the dressing. Refrain, audacious tar, remember what you are. I'd love my rank to scorn in union holy, were he more highly born, or I more lowly. I'd love my rank to scorn in union holy, were he more highly born, or I more lowly.
Proud lady, have your way, unfeeling beauty. You'll speak obey, it is my duty. I am the lowest tar that sails the water, and you, proud maiden, are my captain's daughter. Proud lady, have your way, you speak, and I'll obey. My heart with anguish torn bows down before her. She loves my love to scorn, yet I adore her. My heart with anguish torn bows down before her. She loves my love to scorn, yet I adore her.
Audacious tar, you're soon from pressing.
Proud lady, have your way, unfeeling beauty. My heart with anguish torn bows down before her. She loves my love to scorn, yet I adore her. Can I survive this overbearing, or live a life of mad despairing? My prophet love despised, rejected. No, no, it's not to be expected. Messmates ahoy, come here, come here.
Aye, aye, my boy, what cheer, what cheer? Now tell us bravely without delay, what does she say? What cheer, what cheer?
The maiden treats my suit with scorn, rejects my humble gift. My lady, she says I am ignobly born, and cuts my hopes adrift. My lady,
Oh, cruel one, oh, cruel one.
She smells your suit. Oh, 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 oh. I'm told, yes, so. I'm told, yes, so.
Shall we submit? Are we but slaves? Love comes alike to high and low. Britannia sailors rule the waves. And shall we stoop to insults? No, no.
You must submit, you are but slaves, a lady she. Oh, 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 oh. You lowly toilers of the wave, she spurns you all, and told you so.
Shall we submit? Are we but slaves? Shall we submit?
Must submit.
Are we but slaves?
Are but
Love
slaves.
comes alike to high and low. Britannia sailors rule the waves. And shall we stoop to
She
insults?
spurns you
No,
all, and
no.
told you so.
my friends, my leave of life I'm taking. For oh, my heart is breaking. When I am gone, oh, prithee tell the maid that as I die, I loved her well.
Of life, no last his leave is taking. For all his grateful heart is breaking. When he is gone, we'll surely tell the maid that as he died, he loved her well.
Be warned, my messmates, all who love in rank above you, for Josephine I fall.
Ah, stay
joy, rapture, and foreseen, for now the sky is all serene. The God of day, the orb of love, has hung his ensigns high above. The sky is all ablaze with wooing words and loving songs. We'll chase the lagging gulls along, and if we find the maiden coy, we'll murmur forth decorous joy in dreamy roundelays.
He thinks his one is Josephine, but though the sky is now serene, a frowning thunderbolt above may end their ill-assorted love, which now is all ablaze. Our captain, ere the day is gone, will be extremely down upon the wicked men who art employ to make his Josephine less coy in many various ways.
Oh joy, rapture, and foreseen, for now the sky is all serene. The God of day, the orb of love, has hung his ensigns high above. The sky is ablaze. He's all ablaze. He's all ablaze. The sky is all ablaze. And muffled or
Without a light, as still as death,
we'll steal ashore.
a clergyman,
Shall make us one,
At 10:30,
and then we can
return for none.
can part them then.
this very night with bated breath and muffled door, without a light, as still as death,
We'll steal ashore.
a clergyman
Shall make us one,
At 10:30,
and then they can
return for none.
can part them then.
this very night with bated breath and muffled door, without a light, as still as death, will steal ashore, a clergyman shall make us one at 10:30, and we can return for none ashore, but if no she's managed shall stay, and we can return for love from past this very night with bated breath and muffled door, without a light, as still as death, will steal ashore, a clergyman shall make us one at 10:30, and then we can return for none. None.
Forbear, nor carry out the scheme you've planned. She is a lady you have foremast hand. Remember, she's your gallant captain's daughter, and you, the meanest slave that calls the water.
Burning back, no mockers, burning back, you shock us.
Let's give three cheers for the sailor's bride who castle water ranks aside, and gives of home and fortune too, for the honest love of the sailor true. La 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 Let's give three cheers for the sailor's bride who castle water ranks aside, and gives of home and fortune too, for the honest love of the sailor true. For a British dawn is a soaring soul as free as a mountain bird. His energetic fist should be ready to resist a dictatorial word. His eyes should flash with an inborn fire, his progress won't be wrong. He never should bow down to a dominant crown, nor the tang of a tyrant's tongue.
His nose should pant, and his lips should curl, his cheeks should flame, and his brow should furl, his bosom should heave, and his heart should glow, and his fist be ever ready for a knock down low.
His foot should stamp, and his throat should growl, his hair should swirl, and his face should scowl, his eyes should flash, and his breast protrude, and this should be his customary attitude.
His eyes,
His attitude,
his breast,
his attitude,
his eyes,
his customary attitude,
his eyes,
his attitude,
his breast,
his attitude,
his eyes.
should stamp, and his throat should growl. His hair should swirl, and his face should scowl. His eyes should flash, his breast protrude, and this should be his customary
Gentlemen, there will now be a 20-minute interval.
From the breath of slander, beloved of all my crew, a really popular commander. But now my kindly crew rebel, my daughter to a town is partial. Sir Joseph storms and sad to tell, he threatens a court martial. Fair moon,
How sweetly he carols forth his melody to the unconscious moon. But of who is he thinking? Of some high-born lady? But who is poor little Buttercup to think that his gaze should ever fall on her? But if he knew, oh, if only he knew.
Ah, little Buttercup, still on board? That is not quite right, little one. It would have been more respectable to have gone on shore at dusk.
Aye, Captain, it would. But the recollection of your sad, pale face seemed to chain me to the ship. I would fain see you smile before I go.
Ah, little Buttercup, I fear it will be long before I recover my accustomed cheerfulness, for misfortunes crowd upon me, and all my old friends seem to have turned against me.
Oh, no, dear Captain, no, do not say all, for that would be unfair to at least one.
True, for you are staunch to me. If ever I gave my heart again, methinks it would be to such an one as this. I am much touched to the heart by your innocent regard for me, and were we differently situated, I think I could have returned it. But as it is, I fear I can never be more to you than a friend.
I understand. You hold forth from me because you are rich and lofty.
Indeed.
And I am poor and lowly.
Indeed.
But beware, the bumboat woman has gypsy blood in her veins, and she can read destinies.
Destinies?
Yeah. There is a change afoot for you.
A change?
Yes, but be prepared.
Things are seldom what they seem. Skim milk masquerades as cream. High-lows pass as patent leathers. Drop jaws dropped in peacock's feathers.
Very true, so they do.
Black sheep dwell in every fold. All that glitters is not gold. Storks turn out to be but logs. Gulls are but inflated frogs.
So they be frequently.
Rocks the wind and stomps the mill. Turbot is ambitious grill. Gild the farthing if you will. Yet it is a farthing still.
Yes, I know that is so. Though to catch your drift I'm striving. It is shaded, it is shaded. I don't see at what you're driving. Mystic lady, mystic lady.
Circumvention or its dealing, to the mystic lady's dealing in oracular revealing.
Yes, I know
That is so.
Though I'm anything but clever, I could talk like that forever. Once a cat was killed by care, only brave deserve the fair.
Very true, so they do.
Wink is often good as nod, spoils a child who spares a rod. Thirsty lambs run foxy dangers, dogs are found in many mangers.
Frequently, I agree.
Oh, I've cat the chestnut that is worn out garment, show new patches, only count the chick that hatches, there are grown-up catches.
Yes, I know that is so. Though to cut my drift, he's striving. I'll dissemble. When he sees at what I'm driving, let him tremble, let him tremble. Oh, a mystic tone I borrow, I will learn the truth with sorrow. Here today and gone tomorrow.
Yes, I know.
That is so.
Dawn is a tall you borrow, I will learn the truth with sorrow. Here today and gone tomorrow. Yes, I know. That is so. Incomprehensible as her utterances are, I nevertheless feel they are dictated by a sincere regard for me. But to what new misery is she referring? Time alone can tell.
Ah, Captain Corcoran. A word, if you please, about your daughter. I must say I am most disappointed in her. In fact, I don't think she will do.
She won't do, Sir Joseph.
I'm afraid not. The fact is that although I have urged my suit with as much conviction as a man can allow, I have hitherto done so without success. How would you account for that?
Really, Sir Joseph, I hardly know. Josephine is, of course, sensible of your condescension.
She naturally would be.
But perhaps your exalted rank dazzles her.
Oh, do you think so?
I can hardly say. But she's a modest girl, and her social position is far below your own. It may be that she feels she is not worthy of you.
That is a very sensible suggestion, and displays more understanding of human nature than I'd given you credit for.
Now, see, she comes. If your lordship would kindly reason with her and assure her officially that it is a standing rule of the Admiralty that love levels all ranks, her respect for an official utterance might induce her to look upon your offer in its proper light.
It is not unlikely. I shall adopt your suggestion. But soft, she approaches. Let us withdraw and watch our opportunity.
Creep on apace. My guilty heart is quaking. Oh, that I might retrace the step that I am taking. It's folly, it were easy to be showing what I am giving up, and whither going. On the one hand, Papa's luxurious home hung with ancestral armour and old brasses, carved oak and tapestries from distant Rome, rare blue and white Venetian finger glasses, rich oriental rugs, luxurious sofa pillows, and everything that isn't old from Gillows. And on the other, a dark and dingy room in some back street with stuffy children crying, where organs yell and clacking housewives fume, and clothes are hanging out all day a drying, with one cracked looking glass to see your face in, and dinner served up in a pudding basin. A simple sailor, lonely one, unlettered and unknown, that toils for bread from early morn till half the night has flown, till half the night has flown. No golden rank can he impart, no wealth of house or land, no fortune save his trusty heart and on his brown right hand, his trusty heart and brown right hand. And yet he is so wondrous fair, that love for one so passing rare, so peerless in his manly beauty, were little less than solemn duty, were little less than solemn duty. O God of love and God of reason, say, which of you twain shall my poor heart obey? A simple sailor, lonely one, unlettered and unknown, of reason, God of reason, God of love, say, which shall my poor heart obey? Oh, God of love and God of reason, say, oh, God of love and God of reason, say, which of you twain shall my poor heart obey? My heart obey. Which shall my heart obey?
Officially, of that opinion,
That the high and the lowly may be truly happy together, provided that they truly love one another.
Madam, I desire to convey to you officially my opinion that love is a platform upon which all ranks meet.
Oh, I thank you, Sir Joseph. I did hesitate, but I shall hesitate no longer. He little thinks how eloquently he has pleaded his rival's cause.
This calls for celebration. Champagne!
Never mind the why and wherefore, love can level ranks, and therefore, though his lordship Satan's mighty, though stupendous be his blade, though her tastes are mean and flighty, and her fortune poor and plain. Ring the merry bells of worship, rend the air with warbling wild, for the union of my lordship with a humble captain's child, or a humble captain's daughter,
For a gallant captain's daughter,
and a lord who rules the water.
and a tar who ploughs the water.
Let the air with joy be laden, rain with songs the air above, for the union of a maiden with a man who earns her love. Never mind the why and wherefore, love will level ranks, and therefore, though your nautical relation in my century scarcely pass, though you occupy a station in the lower middle class. Ring the merry bells on worship, rend the air with warbling wild, for the union of my lordship with a humble captain's child, or a humble captain's daughter,
For a gallant captain's daughter,
and a lord who rules the water.
and a tar who ploughs the water.
Let the air with joy be laden, rend with songs the air above, for the union of the maiden with a man who earns her love.
Never mind the why and wherefore, love can level ranks, and therefore I'll admit your jurisdiction. Ably have you played your part. You have carried the conviction to my hesitating heart.
Ring the merry bells of worship, rend the air with warbling wild, for the union of my lordship with a humble captain's child, or a humble captain's daughter,
For a gallant captain's daughter,
and a lord who rules the water.
and a tar who ploughs the water. Let the air with joy be laden,
Ring the merry bells on worship,
for the union of a maiden.
for the union with my lordship, rend the songs the air above, for the man who earns her love. Rend the songs the air above, for the man who earns her love.
Sir Joseph, I cannot express to you my delight at the happy result of your eloquence. Your argument was unanswerable.
Captain Corcoran, it is one of the happiest characteristics of this glorious country that official utterances are invariably regarded as unanswerable. At last, my fond hopes are to be crowned. My only daughter is to be the bride of a cabinet minister. The prospect is Elysium.
Captain!
Did I? You here?
Don't shrink from me, Captain. I know I'm unpleasant to look at, and my body odour's again me. But I ain't as bad as I seem.
What would you with me?
I've come to give you warning.
Indeed. Do you propose to leave the Navy then?
No, you misunderstand me. Listen. Kind Captain, I've important information. Sing hey, the kind commander that you are, about a certain intimate relation. Sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar.
Oh, merry, merry maiden,
merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, the maiden and the tar.
Good fellow, great conundrums you are speaking. Sing hey, the mystic sailor that you are. The answer to that daily I am seeking. Sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar. The merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, the maiden and the tar.
Kind Captain, your young lady is a sighing. Sing hey, the simple captain that you are. This very night with wax ought to be flying. Sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar.
The merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, the maiden and the tar. Good fellow, you have given timely warning. Sing hey, the thoughtful sailor that you are. I'll walk the mast of that one in the morning. Sing hey, the cat o' nine tails and the tar. The merry cat o' nine tails, the merry cat o' nine tails, the merry cat o' nine tails and the tar. Jedi, I thank you for your timely warning. I will at once make means to arrest their flight. This boat cloak shall afford me ample disguise.
They are foiled. Foiled! Foiled!
Carefully on tiptoe stealing, breathing gently as we may. Every step with caution feeling, we will softly steal away. Goodness me, why what was that?
Silent be, it was the cat.
It was the cat.
They're right, it was the cat.
Pull ashore in fashion steady, and the bloody fray the fair. For the clergyman is ready to unite the happy pair. Goodness me, why what was that?
Silent be, again the cat.
It was again the cat.
right. It was the
Every step with caution feeling, they will softly steal away.
Every step with caution feeling, they will softly steal away.
Oh! Pretty daughter of mine, I insist upon knowing where you may be going with these sons of the blind. For my excellent crew, no foes they can company are scarce if it's company, my daughter, for you.
Now hark at that do, the foes we can company, we're scarcely fit company for a lady like you.
Proud officer, that haughty lip on curl, vain man, suppress your supercilious sneer. For I have dared to love your matchless girl, a fact well known to all my messmates here.
Oh, horror!
I, humble, poor, and lowly born, the meanest in the whole division, the part of their born at its scorn, the mark of quarter-deck division, have dared to raise my wormy eyes above the dust to which you'd mold him in manhood's glorious prime to rise. I am an Englishman, behold me.
Englishman,
He is an Englishman.
His agent's in tonight.
For he himself has said it, and it's greatly to his credit, that he is an Englishman.
that he is an Englishman.
For he might have been a Russian, a French or Turk or Prussian, or perhaps Italian. Mamma mia!
Perhaps Italian.
But in spite of all temptations to belong to other nations, he remains an Englishman. He remains an Englishman.
For in spite of all temptations to belong to other nations, he remains an Englishman. He remains an Englishman.
After withdrawing a reprobation to any British tar, I tried to speak with moderation, but you have gone too far. I'm very sorry to disparage a humble foremost lad, but to seek your captain's child in marriage, why, dammy, it's too bad. Oh, dammy, it's too bad. Oh, it's dammy, it's too bad.
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? Oh, the monster overbearing. Don't go near him. Don't go near him. He's swearing.
Yes,
He is
dammy.
My pain and my distress, I find it is not easy to express. My amazement, my surprise, you may discover from my eyes.
My lord, one word, the facts are not before you. The word was injudicious, I allow. But hear my explanation, I implore you, and you will be indignant too, I vow.
I shall hear of no defense. Attempt none if you're sensible. That word of evil sense is wholly indefensible. Go, ribald, get you hence to your cabin with celerity. This is the consequence of ill-advised asperity.
This is the consequence of ill-advised asperity.
For I'll teach you all ere long to refrain from language strong. For I haven't any sympathy for ill-bred taunts.
No more have his sisters or his cousins or his aunts.
No more have his sisters or his cousins or his aunts. No more have his sisters or his cousins or his aunts. His sisters or his cousins or his relatives or his cousins or his aunts. For he is an Englishman. For he himself has said it, and it is greatly to his credit. But as he is an Englishman, that he is an Englishman.
Well, my fine fellow, for you are a fine fellow, how came your captain so far to forget himself? I'm certain you had given him no cause for annoyance.
Well, Your Honour, it was thus wise. I'm only a topman, a mere foremast hand.
Oh, modesty, modesty. Your position as a top man is a very exalted one.
Well, Your Honour, love burns as brightly on the forecastle as it does on the quarterdeck. And Josephine is the fairest bud that ever bloomed on the tree of a poor but worthy fellow's wildest dreams.
Darling!
What? He's doomed.
Josephine is the figurehead of my ship of life. She is the brightest beacon which guides me into my port of happiness. And Josephine is the rarest, the purest gem which ever dared to sparkle on the brow of a poor but worthy fellow's trusting brow.
Very pretty. Insolent sailor, you shall repent this outrage. Guards, seize him!
No, Sir Joseph, spare him, for I love him tenderly!
Pray don't. I shall teach this insolent mariner to discipline his affections. Have you got such a thing as a dungeon on board?
Yes!
No. We have.
Oh, very good. Then load him with chains and take him there at once.
Farewell, my own, light of my life, farewell. For crime unknown, I go to a dungeon cell.
I will atone, in the meantime farewell. I rejoice in your dungeon cell.
A bone, I'll pick with this sailor fell. Let him be shown at once to a dungeon cell.
He'll hear no tone of the maiden he loved so well. No telephone communicates with his cell.
But when is known the secret I have to tell, wide will be thrown the doors of his dungeon cell. Hear not your, but he loves so well. For crimes unknown, he goes to a dungeon cell.
My pain and my distress, again it is not easy to express. My amazement, my surprise, again you may discover from my eyes.
How terrible the aspect of his eyes!
Ere upon your loss you lay much stress, long concealed crime I must confess. Many years ago, when I was young and charming, as some of you may know, I practiced baby farming.
Now this is most alarming. When she was young and charming, she practiced baby farming many years ago.
To tender babes I nursed. One was of low condition, the other upper crust, a regular patrician.
Now this is the position. One was of low condition, the other a patrician, many years ago.
How bitter is my cup, however could I do it? I mixed those children up, and not a creature knew it.
However could she do it? Someday no doubt she'll rue it, although no creature knew it many years ago.
In time each little waif forsook his foster mother. The high-born babe was Rafe. Rafe. Your captain was the other.
They left their foster mother. One was Rafe, our brother. Our captain was the other. Many years ago.
And am I to understand that Captain Corcoran and Rafe were exchanged in childhood's happy hour, that the captain is really Rafe and Rafe the captain?
Well, that was the idea I was trying to convey generally, yes.
Very well, you have conveyed it, Miss Bosom's up. Miss Buttock's up. Buttock, Buttock.
Aye, Your Honour.
Dear me. Then let them be brought before me at once.
My father, a common sailor.
Ah, it's a bugger, isn't it, love?
This is a very singular occurrence. I congratulate you both. Captain Rackstraw, desire this splendid seaman to step forward.
Corcoran, 3 paces to the front. March.
If what?
I don't understand.
If you please, if you don't mind.
The gentleman is quite correct. If you please.
If you please.
Hello, sailor. You're an extremely fine fellow.
Aye, Your Honour.
So it seems that you were Rafe and Rafe was you.
So it seems, Your Honour.
Well, I need not tell you that with this change in your condition, a marriage with your daughter will now be out of the question.
Don't be saying that, Your Honour. Love levels all ranks.
It does level them to a considerable extent, but it does not level them as much as that. Here, sir. Take her. And mind you treat her kindly.
Oh, bliss! Oh, rapture!
Oh, rapture! Oh, bliss!
Sad my lot, I'm sorry. What shall I do? Now I shall be all alone. Aww. I said now I shall be all alone. Aww. That's better.
Fear not. While I live, I'll not desert you. I'll soothe and comfort your declining days.
Oh, very well then. Tomorrow morn our vows shall all be plighted,
3 loving pairs on the same day, united.
No, 4 pairs.
For joy and rapture unforeseen, for now the sky is also green.
The God of day, the orb of love, has hung his ensign high above. The sky is all ablaze with words and love.
The lacking
us enough. And if we find the maiden coy, we'll murmur forth in glorious joy. In dream, waving round delays.
For he's the captain of the Pinafore,
And a right good captain too.
and though before my fall I was captain of you all and a member of the crew.
And though before his fall he was captain of us all, he's a member of the crew.
I shall marry with a wife in my humble rank of life, and you my own are she. I was taunted to and fro, but wherever I may go, I will never be untrue to thee.
Oh.
Was never,
No, never.
was never,
Well, no, never.
was never been true to thee. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the former captain of the Pinafore. Then give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the captain of the Pinafore.
For he loves little Buttercup, dear little Buttercup, though I could never tell why. But still he loves Buttercup, oh little Buttercup, sweet little Buttercup,
Oh, he loves little Buttercup, dear little Buttercup, though I could never tell why. But still he loves Buttercup, dear little Buttercup, sweet little Buttercup,
I am the monarch of the sea, and when I've married thee, I'll be true to the devotion that my love implants.
Then goodbye to your sisters and your cousins and your aunts, especially your cousins whom you reckon up by dozens.
And goodbye to your sisters and your cousins and your aunts, especially your cousins whom you reckon up by dozens and your aunts.